What's up, everybody? It's your boy Dread here. It's morning time. Just got up, and we're gonna cook some breakfast with Dread. What do you think? New idea I had. I said, shit, I'm gonna cook some breakfast, and we're gonna do it with Dread. So I'll show you how Dread does it. I'll show you how we do it. Step one here. Let's show you what we got. You got to have some wonderful Ninja cookware. Okay, wonderful Ninja cookware there. That's the first thing. Set this back up in there. Or we could go maybe up here. Maybe not. Just leave it right there. Let's get a little more centered here. There we go. So we're gonna be cooking some. A lot of people go to McDonald's and they buy breakfast. Not this guy. Okay, we got our own bacon. We got our sausage. We got our bacon, our sausage. We got our cheeses. We got our own muffins. Oh man. Oh, y'all don't even know. So here's what we're gonna do. We got our pans, our Ninja non-stick pans are warming up right now as we speak on the flat top. We got our bacon. So what I like to do with my bacon is, you got your strips of bacon here. I like to cut these things in half. I feel like it cooks better and it doesn't take. It just cooks better for me, in my opinion. So that's what I do. So let's get all this bacon here. Hardwood smoked maple bacon. Oh man, it smells like, it just smells like syrup. So I just see here, we'll just cut this in half. And then we'll let these get just a little bit warmer there. And then we got some Jimmy Dean sausages. Right here, got some little circle sausages, Jimmy Dean's. We're gonna cook these bad boys up. Let's go into the old refrigerator back here. Let's see what else we got here. Here's our what we're gonna be using here, our English muffins. We're gonna throw those in the toaster for a couple minutes, and then these what we're gonna be eating on. And we got some cheese as well, with eggs, bacon, egg, cheese, sausage, muffin. That's what we're making. F McDonald's, man. I make it right here, cooking with Dread. That's what we're doing. So, I think we're gonna go ahead and start throwing some bacon in. Let me get my, do I have a lid for that size? It's pretty big. Oh, I sure do. Okay. What's up, Lux? Oh, Lux, you better. Oh, you're almost there? Oh, you were on camera for just a second. Oh, I don't know if my. Okay, he has in the stream. I see breakfast stream. Let's go. Everybody's hungry. We're eating today. I'm gonna feed all you guys right here. So here we go. As you see, I got my bacon cut in half. We got some more ready to get cut up right there. Our Ninja, can you see this here? Where is it? Ninja cookware, guys. Both of these Ninja cookware. These are non-stick. This top of line stuff here. And then back here, we got the castle back here. We can't look too much back here, We're in the castle. We're cooking in the castle with Dread. So here we go. Just trying to give y'all a little glimpse inside my life on how we do it around here. So we're gonna start putting this bacon in. Get this over here. We get this bacon action going. Hope everyone's having a wonderful morning. He says, nice place. I'd live there. Yeah, me too, man. Give you a little backstory on this palace I live in here. Your boy Dread. You know, it wasn't easy. I lived in a, what was it, 12 foot?
Yeah, it was a big.
I lived in about a 12-foot camper with no slide outs for a little over 2 years, saving money and pinching pennies while this place was getting built. So there was a lot of sacrifices that are made, that I made and my wife Laura made for us to be able to have a nice place like this. But it is possible for anybody. It's just, what are you willing to do to get there? You know what I'm saying? James Robertson, I subscribe. Thanks, man. We're just trying something new today. It's Breakfast with Dread. Normally we do gaming and motorcycles and stuff. And I woke up this morning I grew a wild hair on my ass this morning. I said, we're going to cook some breakfast for the people. So that's what we're doing. Let me get a fork real quick. Okay. Oh man, this is looking good. It's already, I smell the maple already. Oh, smelling it already. I hope you guys are hungry because we got some good breakfast cooking for you guys this morning. Just give you a little shot here. Boom. We got some maple bacon getting fried up right now. On my heat, on my bacon, I like to keep it low. About 4 on this flat top. That way I don't get a lot of popping going on. Maybe 3.5 to 4 on the heat. This is a Samsung flat top oven that we're cooking on here. I like to keep the heat low because I don't like a lot of popping action. You know, so then that gets grease, you know, in places we don't want grease. Now what we're gonna do, let's transfer this on over to this side here. We got this pan, it's all warmed up here. I got this one on 4 as well. We got some sausages we're gonna throw in here. Oh yeah. I hope y'all can hear that sizzle. Those of you that subscribe, man, thank you so much, man. I'm trying all kinds of different things. I'm trying to reach an audience here, there, everywhere. That's what we're doing. Let's see. Somebody's from Cuba in here, it looks like. What's up, Cuba? Much love going on to you. Oh, hell no. What is that? What do you mean? The sausages? Is that what you mean? You're going to have to elaborate on that. Bacon's looking pretty prime over here on this side, everybody. Hope y'all are hungry. And if you're not, you will be by the time this stuff's done. I'll tell you what. Throw this up here on top. Just to get a little bit of quicker cooking action going on there. Yeah, from Cuba. I don't know. Romy, hold on. Let me see what's going on in the chat here. I'm going to have to bring it in closer here. Let's see. So James subscribed. Thank you, James. Quebola Free Cuba. Tap, tap. And I don't speak Cuban and stuff, but if I had to guess, that means you like what you see. That's what I'm guessing. Let's see here. And then we got a couple question marks with a smiley face. Cool, man. I'm smiling too because we're having some good old breakfast. Looky here. Woo! This is just the first part. I'm gonna teach y'all how we do our eggs. If y'all know, like McDonald's get you that circle egg, right? That circle egg action. That's what we're gonna be doing here today. I'm gonna show you my methods. My method of madness, if you will. Got to get all breakfasted up this morning because we got a WWE live event coming up at 12:30 live from Scotland. Clash at the Castle. I'm ready. And I'm going to be full too when it comes on. I'm ready. We might be cooking some burgers and fries later. I don't know. Who knows what the day will hold? Maybe do a live stream later on a game. Maybe, you know, I don't know. Who knows? The day is wide open. Oh, this is looking good over here. Let's get this bacon flipped over here. Let's get this bacon flipped. See this bacon here? We're just gonna give her the first flip here. Little first flip action. Doesn't that look good? Looks delicious to me. And I love to cook, guys. I am the cook of this household. I know none of y'all know that, but I am. We rarely eat out anywhere because I hate everyone's food they make. Because it's trash, in my opinion, everywhere you go. It's trash everywhere you go, in my opinion. Dredd, are you just sticking your fingers down in that hot grease? Oh, yes, I am. I don't have feelings in my hands, if y'all didn't know that. You can ask me why, and I'll tell you. If you don't ask me why, I'm not going to tell you. Oh man, this is looking pretty pristine. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to get me a little plate here. And Lux, if you can hand me a paper towel. Gracias. Cooking at home is way better. You dang right it is. You know what? Because I put love and energy into this food, you know? I put love and energy into it. Let's go ahead and give these a flip. Let's see what these old sausages are looking like. Whoa! Tell me that doesn't look delicious. Oh, man, oh man. A little browning action going there. I tell you what, let's do this. Let's take her down a notch to about a 2. How about that? Look at this bacon action going on. Why no feelings in the hand? Okay, good question. Glad you asked. How old was I? I was about 21 or so at the time. And I was the lead technician at the Honda Polaris dealership in my town over next to where I live. And I ride dirt bikes, as many people know. And there was a guy that started work, and I figured, hey, we'll have some bonding time with this new guy, new mechanic at the workshop, right? So what we did is we was out here riding at my place, and he was kind of big into freestyle and stuff. And me too, I do several things, and he was like pretty impressed that I ride wheelies. So what I did was I was showing him how to sit on top of your handlebars with your legs over the front end, your fender in between your legs like this, right? So your legs are dangling over the top of the handlebars, right, by your front tire. And then you ride a wheelie. So that's called a high chair, okay? And I do those all the time. So we were doing it for about an hour or so, getting some video footage of it and everything. And what ended up happening is, as the day went on, I started to get kind of tired. It's hot here in Texas. I didn't have no shirt on, as I usually ride with no shirt anyways. And what happened is I said, I'm gonna make one more pass. Keep in mind, I've been doing this for a long time. And I said, I'm gonna make one more pass. I'm flipping this bacon over real quick here, and I'll show you the outcome. And as I made my one more pass, I was doing it kind of going downhill. So riding wheelies downhill is not very easy to do, as you can probably imagine. So what ended up happening is I went over backwards and to the left. And when I landed and crashed on the ground, I never took my hands off of the handlebars, and my hip landed on my left forearm. Okay. So what happened was, if y'all can see these scars here, where it's like sunk in right there, and then I don't know how clear you can see how long that scar is right there going up. Both of my forearm bones came out of my arm. They broke completely in half. It was a compound fracture. Both bones sticking right out of my arm. If y'all don't know what bones look like, they are the whitest thing you've ever seen. You think I'm white? Shit. They are super white. So the problem is all the dirt that had gotten in my bones from being exposed. So then I was in critical condition right off the bat because I had so much trash and dirt in my open wound in the bones. So what happened is I got rushed to the emergency room. My sister was helping me get up, and one person was like holding my arm, and then someone else was holding this part of my arm, and you can see a scar right here as well. That was from all the plastic surgery that I had to get done. And it sucked, bro. I mean, did I cry? Hell no, I didn't cry. I was laying there on the table thinking this was the awesomest thing ever, because look at this shit, right? And that's not exaggerated, that's the truth. You can believe me or not. Till this day, my mom still talks about it, how I'm on the table just like, yeah. That's just me. That's my personality and how I live. But anyway, got the surgery done, had to get an external fixator. If you don't know what that is, sometimes you'll see people with external fixators on their heads after they've broken their neck. It's basically a giant halo and screws going in their heads holding this stuff in. I've had multiple of those in my body. I've also had one on my leg before when I was in high school. And they suck, man. This one here was screwed in here, 2 screws, and over here 2 screws. And there was a big titanium bar that was up here. And that was holding my 2 separate pieces of arm together, while these 2 big wounds were just open so they could ooze all the ooze out and breathe, I guess. So what happened is when this trauma happened, the surgeon said the force of which my arm took was like my arm was getting ripped off, because that's basically what happened. So when that happened, all this ulnar nerve that runs through your part of your hand, which is in the middle of my ring finger this way, so from the middle finger out of my hand, I don't have any feeling all the way down. It's dead. I underwent 7 surgeries from the plastic surgeon just on the ulnar nerve itself, and he wanted to keep doing more and more. Problem was, every time I would get more surgery again and again, right, what they were doing was scraping all the scar tissue that was built up off of my nerve. Because what happened is I had claw hand. And those of y'all that don't know what claw hand is, my hand was like this, and I couldn't open my hand at all. It was just like a claw. So what they did was they got all these contraptions and put them on my fingers that would slip through with 2 prongs here and here, and then connect them with rubber bands so it would pull my fingers straight. And over time, my fingers was able to open up. Lots of rehab, yada, yada, yada. It was a journey. So I learned how to do all kinds of things with one hand. And that includes playing video games. You'd be amazed on what you can do with just one hand if you practice every day for years at it, when you don't have any other choice. So That's what happened with that. I can grab a photo real quick. I'll be right back. So I don't have a photo of it, the one on my arm, but here's one when I told you I was in high school. So that's an external fixator. So that's what it looks like. That's a halo with pins crossing through my ankle, like a big horseshoe with titanium rods everywhere, plates and screws in my leg. Same thing here, plates and screws all in my arm. But I had basically one of these big contraptions here. Y'all can see that on my arm as well. And I had to walk around like this forever. It sucked. But it's part of the game. If you can't take the heat, then you need to get out the kitchen, Jack. You know what I mean? So, that's what happened. Let's see here. One hand video games, yeah. One hand for years, yeah, you got it. And then once the external fixator comes off, that's when all the casting and recasting happens. Because when your bones are completely broken apart like that, it's not just a fracture, it's compound. It's complete. Your bone is completely separated. So it takes way longer to heal, even with all the plates and screws in. So, just a little glimpse into your boy Dread, you know, a little behind the scenes action. Hey, this is all behind the scenes, really. I've never done nothing like this. So, hopefully you guys are enjoying it. And this bacon is looking pretty good. Check this out. We're down to one piece left here. And here's the rest. Oh, look at that crispy brown bacon. Oh, that's going to be so good on these sandwiches. I had out this pack too, but I'm not going to open it up. We got plenty here for what we're doing. Lux, can you give me that? There we go. You already knew what I was going to say. Lux knows me so well, y'all. I don't even have to get it out of my mouth and she's already giving me what I need. You know what I mean? What a great wife. So this little contraption here, check this out. Little Eggman. This is like a silicone type contraption here. So what we're going to do is crack our eggs, and then we're going to put this in the pan and just pour our egg in here. And then it'll start to get, you know, cooked. And then we can remove this, flip it over, and it gives you a perfectly circle egg for your sandwich. How amazing is that? I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I'm gonna love eating this. Wait till y'all see the final product here. You're gonna be like, whoa, McDonald's ain't got shit on you, Dread. Yeah, I know. That's what's gonna happen. And that's a guarantee. That's a guarantee. I've been out working on my dirt bike track here the past couple of days. Got some burnt up from it and stuff. I'm almost done. I got 2 tabletops left to cook the side, or not cook, to weed eat the sides of the tabletops. I got 2 tabletops left to go, and it's groomed. And then we're going to try to make some dirt bike action for you guys. So we'll see. But it depends on how I'm feeling. You know what I mean? Got these heart things going, so we'll see. But I feel like it's going to be pretty good.
Feel better in the morning.
And in the mornings, I do feel better. Like right now, I feel great. So I'm going to eat all this food, and then I'll probably feel horrible. Let me give you a glass here, because this is how I do it. I don't know how y'all do your eggs, but I'll show you how Dread does his. We'll put this right here for you. As you can see, we got farm raised chickens. I mean, they're not my chickens, they're someone else's, but it's, you know. So.
I like that.
So we'll crack our egg here. Boom. I put it in the glass. Okay? You're like, whoa, a glass? Yeah, a glass. Of course. I think these sausages are about done here. Oh yeah, they're looking pretty good here. Yeah, give me pepper towel so I can wipe this out. Let's give you a shot of the sausages. Whoa! You're damn right. Let's flip that back around. Okay, we're gonna pull these sausages out here. With my low budget production we've got going here. Hope y'all like it. It's real, it's raw, it's uncut. What you see is what you get with me. So hopefully you like it. If you don't, I don't care. I like it. It's easier. You get too much production things going on, then that just makes it fake and all staged. We don't stage nothing around here. So I'm gonna pour that over here to this pan with my bacon. And since this Ninja cookware is non-stick, see, I'm just pouring this into what I was already using. Now, all this right here, we're just gonna get a paper towel and we'll just wipe it out, guys. We'll just wipe all that out of there. Bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. How you doing? Clean. Oh, I mean, come on. It don't get no easier than that. You know what I mean? Don't get no easier than that. Now, this is what we're doing. We're gonna put this into the pan. Our camera back here, as you see. We're gonna set her right there. Now, our pan's hot, so we're gonna just pour it into the middle. Boom. Tell me that's not the easiest thing ever. So it takes, if I wanted to go to McDonald's, it takes me like, it's gonna take me 15 minutes to get there. Wait in line, get the food, then 15 minutes back home. My food's cold by the time I get home. I could stay right here. I could make something way better that's real food and it ain't no fake stuff. You know what I mean? That's it. Sure, it takes a little bit of work, but I'm putting my energy and my love into this with y'all. If y'all know anything about frequencies and things, right now we can't see it with our human eyes, but there's electrodes and like basically lightning bolts coming out of my hands right now into those eggs. Ah!
Full of love.
It's full of love, dude. Full of love. Why feel horrible after eating? Good question. So, Jared, why you feel horrible after you eat? I'll tell you why. Because I have a heart disease that's extremely rare that I found out I was born with. Didn't find out. I've been dealing with bad symptoms for the past 12 to 13 years. But I didn't find out that I had this heart disease until, what month was it?
March.
March the 6th. That's when I found out. Switched my doctors, found out what's wrong with me, why I've been feeling bad all the time. So, but here's why I feel bad. Because when you eat, see, my heart muscle is way too thick, so it obstructs my blood flow. So when I eat, food goes into my stomach, then blood rushes to your stomach to digest your food. Don't know if y'all knew that, but it does. And since my heart muscle's way too thick, it causes obstruction, so not enough blood's going down. So then I have like a blood shortage everywhere else, and it makes me feel all really weird and sick. So the trick is I can't eat too much. There's a fine line. And I only drink water. So that's that. And they're wanting to put a defibrillator in me, which is the size of a damn Game Boy, right here in my rib cage. And they're telling me I'm at super high risk of cardiac failure any moment. But guess what? Dread ain't no pussy, and I ain't scared. You know, I think they use fear tactics on people too, these doctors. I ain't scared. So I think I'm gonna get this heart shit all figured out and cut out and whatever they got to do, and I ain't putting no kind of defibrillator in me. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I need it. So I actually came up with that final decision this morning before I could cooking this breakfast for you guys.
You're not gonna get one afterwards,
No, I don't need it.
even though it messes up the
Will
of
it?
your heart.
Because what I seen was the percentage of it happening is like 3%.
It's not a little-
3% chance. No, they're just saying if I go into some kind of weird thing, I'm gonna have to be defibrillated. But they're wanting me to have it right now, before the heart surgery. I'm like, you guys are crazy. If I was gonna drop dead just from a heart attack, I'm gonna do it already from eating all this damn sausage and bacon. It's a big decision, but you know, I'm not overthinking it. I just know me, and I'm not doing it. So that's all. And if it kills me, then I'm going home to the Lord. That's all there is to it. So I got life insurance too, so Lux will be taken care of. Now look, okay, so we pulled this off, okay? Now let's give you a shot of this egg here. Take a look at that. You see that perfect round egg? Man, oh man. Now give me a spatula here. Also brought to you by Ninja. With a little dill on it here so it just props itself up perfectly. We'll just give her a scoop, flop her on over, and then tighten it up. Bada bing, bada boom. I know y'all can see that. Look at that. If it's only 3%, I'd take the chance. Yeah, 3 to 5, somewhere in there is what I've been reading and researching online. With a defibrillator in, they said 1% chance if I walk through a metal detector of any kind that it would jolt my body with like basically the shock equivalent to 220 volts. Now, if I'm weighing that versus this, I'm good, dude. I just, you know. It's either having this thing the size of a cell phone in my ribs or having one implanted up here in my chest that the wires run into my heart. The difference between the two is this one's way smaller, but the wires run inside your heart versus the defibrillator in your rib cage that's literally the size of a cell phone. That's just under the skin, so I'm gonna have my skin's gonna be bulging out on the side of my body. The wires run in and up through my sternum and connect here and here, but they're not inside the heart. That's the only difference. I don't want neither one. Don't need it. That's what I've decided. So, Lux, we're about ready for one sandwich. Let's get this. Pop those in the toaster there. So the muffins, I just put them on the heat on the toaster about basically halfway up. Pop them down in there. Give my egg another little flip there. This egg's about done too. Can you take 2 pieces of cheese out? Actually, yeah, we'll just make 2 sandwiches. I don't want to do all 4. So we'll just have some sausage and bacon beef just as is. So as far as gaming goes on my channel, y'all, what's my favorite? What's your favorite game that I play? I need to know these things because I'm looking at analytics. I'm seeing what people are actually watching and what they're not. So for those of you in here, what's your favorite thing about my channel? If y'all could just let me know. Feedback would help me, you know, navigate on this journey with you guys, you know? They're like, man, Dred, I don't want to ever see you make breakfast ever again. This is lame. Okay, cool. No problem. Like I said, I just grew a wild hair this morning. I was like, I'm going to just see what happens. So this egg here's about done. So I'm going to just wham, scoop that one right on out of there. We'll throw our little contraption back in. And we'll go with another egg. And me, honestly, I like to poke these yolks and let it spread out because it cooks a little bit faster. Give these about just a hair more here.
I'll lay out burgers and this will take for sure.
Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, says, I like everything that you do. I've also been liking this breakfast stream. Sweet! Fortnite is probably the top game you stream for me personally. Okay. That's good. A lot of people don't like Fortnite. They think it's dumb. But I like to murder people, so it's a shooting game, regardless for me.
I mean, he's one of your top subs, you think, right?
Lux, that's a very good point. Is definitely one of my top subscribers. Always in the stream. Pretty much no matter what.
One of the #1 supporters.
Definitely one of the #1 supporters. I'm going to say if I hypothetically had 3 #1 supporters, is in there. He's top 3. So just take that for what you will. That's just coming from me. No big. Oh, the muffins. The muffins are looking prime. Just a little. Ooh, hot. These muffins is hot. Look at these muffins. Oh, they're hot. Can't even hold it. Lux, give me some cheese. Give me the cheese action. What is this, Colby? Colby Jack. Oh, right on top of that egg.
Put the other one in? Or do you may wait? Probably wait, because that egg's not.
Wait a minute, yeah. Get the sausage, and then we'll get, actually, let's do the bacon. Bacon and more bacon. 3 slices of bacon on top of this with the sausage on there. Look at this. Oh! You see that? Muffin, egg, cheese, bacon, sausage. And then let's top it off with a crispy muffin. Look at that thing right there. Tell me that isn't the best. Oh, that is so good. Lux, give me a plate for you. Is this it right here? Yeah, we can use this one. Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Here you go. Bon appetit, everybody. Look at this bad boy. Oh, that's 3 slices of bacon, a nice round egg, a round slice of Colby Jack with sausage on a toasted English muffin. There you go. Enjoy that. So good, dude. I know. Oh my goodness, it's so good. Maple bacon. Luz, can you get my jug from upstairs? It's got water in it already. So I was playing Fishing Planet the other night, as most of y'all may know. And I wasn't too sure about the game, like what did what or whatever. So I spent some time on it last night, and I got it figured out. I've got different rods and reels now. I'm catching largemouth bass. I'm catching catfish, catching drumfish. Pretty sure I had a gar break one of my lines in half. Bullhead catfish. I'm getting all kinds of fish now. We're in Louisiana. I believe it was Louisiana, wasn't it? Or no, it was Missouri.
Missouri, yeah.
Yeah, we went from that Texas pond at first, which I'm gonna have to go back to now because I got different lures and things, catch some bass. But Missouri is where we were fishing, and man, it took me like 10 minutes to reel in one of these fish, man. I was fighting it the whole time. So. Definitely scrumptious. Oh man, that bacon is prime. When your bacon's that golden, crispy brown bacon, there ain't nothing else like it, man. Nothing else. It's so good. I'm just glad y'all are here to experience it with me. Because, hey, you know, we never know. Tomorrow's not promised, so you might as well be here today. How about that? Do you have chronic pain from all your injuries? Absolutely, I do. My back's killing me right now. I have to sit on a heating pad every single night almost. Because I've broken my back. I was almost paralyzed from the waist down. I've had lots of injuries that, you know, we'll talk about as we go. If y'all like. That was another one when I was in high school. Broke my L4 in 2 places. It was slightly connected in the middle, which allowed me to walk, but I could not bend over. If I needed to sit down or stand up, I had to have assistance. You know. That was during a charity race, actually, for a kid that got injured. Now I'm out here breaking my back, plowing through the chain link fence, taking the whole chain link fence down after the whoop section. There was a guy standing there. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm about to plow this guy. My throttle was stuck wide open. Plow through the fence. My back tire's spinning on my helmet. I couldn't move because your chain and sprocket and everything is right there. And I'm pinned under the bike. Somebody comes, gets the bike off me. I look up. I'm like, who's this guy? It's my damn dad sitting there taking pictures and shit. It was. Almost ran him smooth over. He had to run and move, like dive out of the way. And that was after my back was already broken because I did it in practice. When I went through the fence because of my throttle hung, that was in the first race. I didn't make it to the second race. I couldn't. I was like, my back is killing me. Went home, rested all night. Still hurting like a son of a bitch the next morning because no, I didn't go to the hospital, okay? Because you know why? Because I have parents that say, you'll be all right, suck it up. So I did. When you have that mindset and you're raised like that, it just makes you a tough motherfucker, man. So that's what I did. So then I went to school the next, that was on a Saturday. Sunday I rested. Monday I went to school. I'm walking to school like, oh my gosh, my back is hurting so bad. Go in there, my buddies are like knocking into me and shit. Oh, what's up, Trent? What's up, man? I'm like, oh my God, don't fucking touch me. What's wrong, pussy? I made it halfway through the school day. Sitting as straight up as I could in my desk chair. Couldn't even bend over, not even the slightest bit. Looked like a weirdo sitting in there. And then I had to go to the office. I was like, I got to go to the hospital or something. My back is, something's definitely wrong. I mean, it's wrong. Go in there. They're like, yeah, your L4 is fractured in 2 places like this. Bam. 2 big splinters coming off with it connected in the middle. So if it was like an exploded diagram, it would look like this. They said, you're so lucky to even be walking right now. Now tell me that don't hit home with you. Did I stop riding after that? Nah. I didn't think twice about it. All right, this egg is done also.
Putting her down in again. She's not crispy.
Okay. Holy hell. Yeah, I know, right? Needless to say, I was known for being the crazy daredevil guy in school. And it was a small school too. I graduated with less than 50 people in my class. So we can take that off the burner. But yeah. Y'all want to see my Rick and Morty collection? Check this out. So, check that damn fan out. That's a windmill fan. Look at all them blades on there. So, I'm going to show you my Rick and Morty collection. This was around $250 I got it for. Today it goes for much more because all of these here, you can't even get these. Okay, if y'all know Todd McFarlane, if you're familiar with him, McFarlane Toys, that's what, like, I collect that stuff. I've got a lot of cool stuff. It's just right now I'm displaying my Rick and Morty. So let's check it out. So we'll start up here with this buildable set, the Smith Family Garage Rack. Check that out. I'm Mr. Basics. Look at there. We'll move over here to the, I hope you can see all that. I don't know if it's full screen or if I gotta lower it more, but the Discreet Assassin little buildable set there. 54 pieces. Then we'll come here to the Ants in My Eyes Johnson Electronics 40-piece set. All these are sealed in the box, never been opened. You Can Run, But You Can't Hide 42-piece set. Here we have a 98-piece set, Evil Rick and Morty. Both figures are inside. Now I have a set that was opened when I got it, and I said I might as well just build it. So here's kind of what they look like once you get them out and build. So there's Rick in his workshop, right? It's 293 pieces here for this set. But there he is in his workshop. How cool is that? Right? And then there's Morty with the spaceship. It all opens up and things and closes, and I just got it kind of open right now at this point just for display purposes, but yeah, there's that. And then over here we have the You Shall Now Call Me Snowball set. It's a 229-piece set. It's got Snowball in his like mech assault gear, and Summer in her bed like, what the hell? Down here we got the actual big action figures, around 6 inches or so, I think. We have Rick. The glare might be kind of killing it, but sorry about that. And it includes the right arm for Snowball Build-A-Figure. So each one of these has a separate like deal in there to build Snowball. And there's Morty right there. Mr. Meesinks. Bird Person. And all these are pristine. Look how straight these kits are, dude. This is vintage stuff. And by vintage, I mean you can't get it no more. So yeah, that's vintage toys to me. And we'll come down here on the other level here. Squanchy. And all these have deals inside. Includes the head and torso. If you can read what that says. For Chromopolis, Michael Build-A-Figure. You see his head right there. Scary Terry. Go out Summer here. Purge Suit Rick. Check him out. And Purge Suit Morty. Bam. That's it. Here you go. You can check out what I looked like when I had short hair. There you go. There's me and Lux when we got married. Kind of little frohawk action going there. Now we got the long hair. People's like, man, who is that, man? You know? Like here's like, when I told y'all about getting on the beach in Destin, what you think I'm bullshitting? There's our rings on the sand. Here's another one of us out looking up on the ocean, man. Well, you think I'm kidding? Come on, man. Look at this. We got a bunch of seashells in here. Look at here. Because we went snorkeling, we found all these seashells in there. And starfish, which you're not supposed to take, but it was dead, so I took it anyway. And all kinds of little small ones we found snorkeling in Destin, Florida. It's crazy, man. Definitely crazy. Hey, Drade, what's it look like out your front door? I'll show you. Let's take a look at my front doors. Texas Stars. Hey, I'm giving a little tour here of the palace. Let's take a look. Man, there ain't nothing out there. There's a dirt bike track out there, but and a walkway I haven't finished because I'm sick all the time. I need help with it. But yeah, I live in the country, everyone. There you go. So when I say I got mowing to do, some bitch, I got some mowing to do. Anyway, maybe I'll show y'all my streaming setup later. What do you think? But we got to go upstairs to do that. Anyway, so I think that's going to wrap it up for this breakfast stream. You saw the final product a minute ago. I'm ready to eat. I don't know about you guys, but just come on into the kitchen table. It's time to feast, baby. But we're going to end it right here because I'm hungry. I need water. So those of you that came in and stopped by, thank you for coming. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. Tune in next time. And until then, I'm going to slay you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.